Hello and welcome to the 2020 Mile High Classic presented by Mile High Disc Golf Club. My name is Nick Hansen. Alongside me I have Lance Trott. We're here in Elizabeth, Colorado at the Prickly Pines Disc Golf Course. We are here with round 2 lead card coverage. Lance, how are you feeling about today?
Well, I know that it's about to warm up a little bit in the second round. I expect to see some really competitive golf out of the top 5 here. 3 tied at -9 and two of them just 2 back, 1 back. I mean, that's going to be some serious competition. Who do we got, Nick?
We have Alex Kraus here out of Colorado Springs with a 10:35 rated round to start. Not bad.
Yeah, very good. And we have Aaron Gossage with him out of Grand Junction, Colorado, also shooting a 10:35 rated first round.
And then we have myself.
Oh, Nick, with the luscious locks, shooting a 10:35 rated round also. Looking warm, though, in that warm jacket. Who else was on the card?
Next, we have Maverick Robertson out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Shooting an 8 down that first round. He's going to look to improve on that, hopefully to secure a win. I'm excited to see what we got out of him today.
And David Stepp out of North Glen, Colorado, only 2 back of the lead, shooting a 10:16 rated first round. Really good putter. Anxious to see some good shots out of David today.
And here we are on hole 1. It's going to be 2 lanes here to choose from. The left side is going to be a little bit of a turnover that's going to fade back at the end to get your birdie. And the outside right lane, you could throw a hyzer that then skips off about this area that skips towards the basket and hoping to get inside the circle for your 2. Lance, what are you throwing on this hole?
Nick, I throw a Glow Thunderbird up the right-hand side and just try to bite off about 400 feet on a skip included. Ooh, Aaron catches an early tree.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. Chance of saving your 3 from there, but not likely. So we'll see what he can do here.
Very low chance of saving a par from there. What are you throwing here, Nick?
I think I'm throwing a PD on this one. Just because earlier I turned a little bit too much, and today I didn't turn at all.
Yeah, and you have enough distance to get up there with the PD, so it's easier to control it on that left side, I'd say. I like the shot selection. Aaron, no, this is Alex.
Yep, Alex Kraus here. Not going to see the backhand out of him a ton today, but...
That's why I was a little mistaken there. I expected to see a forehand out of him.
Yeah, like a forehand roller or something possibly.
Maverick throwing down the left-hand side. Just a little bit too much turn on the disc.
Those discs are pushing again this round. Got that same wind as last round.
I said it's going to warm up. It's still pretty cold.
Yeah, it's not... We haven't seen the sun yet, and we usually always see the sun at least a little bit throughout the day.
Yeah, sun shines in Colorado very often.
David looks to be going that outside gap. Nope, going down the middle. And
he threw a really good shot there.
That looks great.
He's happy with it, too. Probably going to give himself a putt.
Probably inside the circle.
Oh, Aaron's really in a tough spot. Not how you're looking to start the second round.
No. But
or any round, for that matter.
Low shot that's going to kick it left. So he'll probably be looking at 4 at best on this hole.
Yeah, that's like we said earlier, 4 on this hole is not terrible. It's probably the hardest hole on the course for the majority of the players.
Maverick looks like to drop as well. Probably about 50 to 60 short.
And how far away are you?
Probably about 150, I would say.
Okay, so not too bad. Got some good carry on your drive.
A couple of sidearm approaches there. Not gonna see that typically from Alex there. His sidearm's pretty on point.
That's not what we expect to see ever. So I expect great shots from Alex. Most forehands he throws. He's a very good putter too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some long putts go in. Oof. That was a good try.
Maverick here for his 3.
He's about 40 feet, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted it halfway there. He was trying to will it in right off the top. Should be an easy comeback for him.
Oh, this is David's birdie look. Really good drive out of David.
Yeah, what would you say, about 20, 25 feet?
Probably 25 feet. He's throwing prodigy dog.
Oh,
Man.
Spits out right.
That's rough.
Not how you want to start after getting inside the circle on hole 1.
You're looking to save a par. Good putt.
A little high, but sticks.
They caught it. Yeah, caught it. So only a couple pars on the hole, right?
Yeah, there's going to be 2 pars and 3 bogeys, I think. That's not what we want to see out of our lead card here.
No, but the hardest hole on the course. That makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, we really are seeing the stroke separation. I mean, David's putt spit out there. I think it should have stuck. So could have been from 2 to a 4 on the lead card. So that's a good hole.
I think it's a really good hole. And Aaron, I mean, he could have easily taken a double bogey there too with that rough tee shot.
Yeah. All right, on to hole 2. We have our double Mando. The shot needs to move to the left and then back to the right at the very end, I would say. For right-hand players, the turnover sidearm is probably going to be our best approach. And in that valley, you're going to have, a bunch of trees there, so if you get knocked down early, you're not really going to have the best upshot, would you say, Lance?
No, those trees are kind of a nuisance, I would say. And if you're in between them, it makes it a tough par.
Tough par from back there.
And the tee shot, I mean, it's a tough tee shot, too. You got to hit a narrow gap. Not very many tee shots like it in Colorado, so.
No, there is not, Lance.
And you throw another beautiful forehand on this hole. What is that you're throwing?
I'm throwing the PD here on this one. Not too overstable, but it's got enough speed to get all the way up to the basket.
More controlled.
Yep.
And David gets pretty sneaky on that.
Looked pretty sneaky between those 2 trees, but it's going to fade off. Should be an easy up from there to get his 3.
Aaron going with the same route you went with.
Looking pretty clean the whole way through there.
Yeah, it puts a lot of speed on that disc.
This one I'm always surprised with. I would think he throws the sidearm here, but he said he's played this enough that the backhand gets in there more times than not.
Wow, that's really surprising.
Yep. Just playing down that side you don't like, Lance.
It's a little fluky down that side, but Alex is a really good player, so who am I to question?
So I think Maverick went out of bounds here, so he's throwing his 3 here.
Yeah, that fence really does come into play a lot more than it looks like off the tee shot.
Yeah, you're trying to really get it through there flat and straight, and it's really easy to turn it over sometimes.
David just playing smart, looking to take a par and move on.
Aaron is about 30 deep, I think.
Oh, deep of the basket. He was more than 30.
Maybe 45.
That's pretty impressive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alex with the birdie.
Nice putt from up there.
The backhand birdie. Nice job, bud. And a really good putt.
Dead center.
Confident. Going downhill.
Yep. Good putt.
Very good putt. So you landed pretty close then, huh?
I think I'm down the hill as well.
Okay. Oh,
Probably about circle's edge.
not quite enough on it.
Nope.
Mav's tapping in for his bogey. And we're going to have a birdie and a couple pars with a bogey.
Yep.
Another good hole.
Another good hole with here on the front 9 of this course, I would say. Me tapping in here for 3. David's going to tap in as well. He just had that nice, easy layup. And we're going to move on like we talked about. This is a tough front 9 here. These first 2, you can either get a birdie or a bogey.
Technical shots. I mean, if you miss that Mando, you can get a double bogey pretty quick.
Yep, pretty easily.
Go out of bounds. It's pretty easy on this course to accumulate strokes.
All right, and on to hole 3 here. It is a par 3, 250 feet. It's a little bit uphill, and you're actually teeing below the ground on the long tee there, so you have a little bit of a difficulty right off the tee. But then you really want to either hit the right or the left gap to get all the way up to the basket. But it's really a straight shot. If you fade one way or the other too much, you're going to be off the fairway. Lance?
Yeah, the initial elevation kind of gets into people's heads because your feet are so much below where the ground initially is.
Yeah, and it's only about 20 or 30 feet in front of you.
Yeah, it's not too much, but it's more of a mind thing than anything. And Alex, again, this is 3 backhands in a row.
We won't see that again. I'm going to call it right now.
I don't think in any other tournament of the year do we see Alex throw 3 backhands off the tee in a row. But I don't play with him a ton. I just know he throws a really good forehand. Oh, that's a really good forehand out of you.
Same PD there that I throw on hole 3.
You mean hole 2?
Yes, hole 2.
Yeah, we're on hole 3. David going on the left side. This is the route I like to take. With a mid-range, it usually flips up nice. It's more open, I think.
Yeah. So as you can see, not a lot of movement on those discs from left to right. Really trying to penetrate as far forward as they can.
Yeah, it's kind of a low ceiling too. So again, technical shot in Colorado on the front range. Love to see it.
Oh, that one got a little sneaky there on the backside. Hopefully getting him a putt there.
Mav's going to be looking for a birdie.
Alex isn't too happy about that one.
No, he might watch this and see your forehand and revisit his decision, I think.
I would agree. He throws a better forehand than I do.
And a great putt out of Aaron.
Getting his 2. Getting started here.
When Aaron gets his putter going, look out, guys.
Yeah.
Got all the distance in the world.
If he's making those putts, it's tough for anybody to catch him.
For years to come, I think we'll be talking about Aaron making putts.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to have 3 birdies here, looks like, within about 12 feet. That's pretty good for this hole, I'd say.
Yeah, well, we like to get... I mean, this is one of the easier holes on the front 9. Not an easy hole, but one of the ones you try to get for sure.
Yeah, I would agree. And our last tap in here.
Oh, you're pretty close. 10 feet.
Yeah.
Great drive.
Thank you, sir. All right, and we're on to hole 4. Hole 4 is going to be another par 3. We're looking at about 330 feet. There's this little hill that's in front of you that you got to get over top of, but under the hanging tree or the hanging branch that's there. This is the main gap. It's a straight gap here where you really want to turn something over a little bit and then have it come back at the end to sit within inside the circle. Much easier said than done, Lance.
Yeah, common theme on this course is the initial elevation that plays mind games with your eyes off the tee because you really don't need to throw it downhill too much.
No.
But it looks like you have to go up and down. And
Yes.
It's very interesting. I really like this hole. Again, playing in the theme of front 9 being difficult and technical. Keep it up. I love it.
They've done a very, very good job with this course design, I would say.
What are the chances anybody throws out of bounds here?
They're pretty good. I mean, you can get an easy kick one way or another.
You're going putter again?
Yep, and just not turning it.
Yeah, man, I've been telling you need to put that flippy putter in your bag.
I just need to throw it better.
David going putter also? Or is he going mid-range?
I think that's a mid-range, but that is the shot. Oh,
But that low ceiling.
that's the shot we're looking for is that line, but yeah, it's got to be just a little lower. It's got to be right over top of that hill. And I think he's throwing a justice here.
Yeah, it looks really
So
stable.
similar to your overstable line that you like to throw.
He just left his a little higher. I liked it. Good play. Mav doesn't really commit to his shot.
No,
there.
he didn't like his footing, it looked like, or something there. He got stuck or maybe slipped.
We're going 4 for 4 on Alex. Backhands.
Looks like it.
There. That's the height we're looking for.
Yep. A little more
Not enough
turn.
turn. It's cool to see. Very diversified player.
Oh.
That was an interesting decision. What were you trying to do there? Just have it flare
Just
huge?
have it big flare back into the middle because I didn't want to deal with this just like that. I was trying to take him out of play, but got too high and got that branch.
Yeah, that wall of trees is pretty tough.
Really
Is this
good.
for his par here?
I believe so.
Ooh, good try. Not very happy with the results.
Nope. Got David here putting for 2. See if you can get a step putt here to work. Great run.
Great try, David. And this is for your par, right?
Yep, this is for par, probably about, 40 feet.
Downhill. If you miss, it's probably going to run a little, right?
A little bit. Just like that.
And you are still away.
Still away. Putting for bogey, I think.
Yeah, one of the worst things in disc golf. Oh my goodness, Nick. I haven't seen that out of you very often.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Needs to happen more when we play casually.
All right, so I think Aaron's tapping in for his 3 here. As you can see, pretty tough, even though this is a pretty short hole. It's easy to get back and forth with these sloped greens that we have all over this course.
Very technical, 333.
Mavericks in.
And you and Alex will tap in also, right?
Yep.
I imagine. I'm going to give you this one, I think.
Giving it to me? Thanks, Lance.
At this point, I would give it to you.
Yeah, you would already given me one, I think.
Man.
Probably would have picked it up for me.
Would have felt bad. I see Joe in the background going with this old thumber over the trees.
Nope, there it is. David took a look as well.
David a little disappointed with that 3, but that was a very good attempt.
Good 3 compared to my 5.
Great 3 compared to your 5.
All right, on to hole 5. Another par 3. Downhill, 327 feet. It's going to play on a bit of a spine where it's going to run off on the fairway and then off on both sides once it gets to the green. You're really looking for something to hit early and then kind of like settle and get to the basket so you have a shorter putt, I would say. But it's just a tough hole in general.
It's really tough. Really tough to get it to sit by the basket.
Because if you get down there, you usually get down there without hitting anything and it goes too far past, or you hit early and it kicks right or left.
Yeah, speed control on this one is essential. We're going to see a couple forehands here, though, I believe. Multiple routes. Aaron saw you throw it, maybe?
Yeah, I think he has seen me throw it, and that's why he takes that route nowadays.
Okay. Most people don't throw that way. I like David's choice. He's throwing mid-range.
Oh,
I don't know. What is the mid-range? MX3?
I think he throws the MX3, yeah. They've got a couple out there, the M3, MX3.
Rock-like?
I wouldn't say rock-like.
Yeah, there's not much. You're right. It is rock-like. Mav just turns it over a little bit.
Turns it over, hits one of those, guardian trees.
This is what I expected out of Alex.
All morning. All day.
Morning. A nice forehand. Oh, you're changing your
Changing
strategy.
it up.
Interesting. Going straight. You saw him do it?
No, I just wasn't happy about my recent throws on that far side.
Well, I mean, I like the adjustment.
Yeah.
If you aren't happy with your results, change it.
Yeah, I've been out here where Aaron is a lot lately, so I'm kind of not as confident with it.
Yeah, he hit pretty early, though.
Yep. Looked like a good upshot, though, so.
It did.
Oh, Maz was heading.
Matt's going to have a very deadly putt coming up. Oh, you had some nice ground action.
Good flare, and really just looking for it to sit.
Yep. This is David for a birdie?
Yep. He got kicked way right, though.
That's
Looks like he's just throwing up.
Yeah, that's a good shot, David. Does Mav run this?
I would.
Yeah. We just got a tester now.
Tester. Let's see where. Oh, no. I don't think he rolled too far. Oh.
That was for birdie for Alex, right?
Yep. Yeah, he got down there and sat about mid-hill, pin high.
Oh, and Aaron with a great par save.
Yep, I know that, route of the hole pretty well, getting on that left side and then scrambling for my 3.
Yeah, it's a great par save. That par on this hole is really good.
I agree. There's not going to be a ton of 2s, I would say, on the weekend from this hole. Maybe a dozen at most.
I'd say less.
Over the 2 rounds, less than a dozen?
I'm guessing less. I mean, I don't know.
I'd like to know
We
that.
did we do live scoring for this?
I think so.
Maybe we could look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It'd be an interesting stat to see over the 2 rounds how many 2s were here.
Even on the first 7 holes, how many birdies were had?
Just in general?
In general. Because I think that's obviously the hardest part of the course.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And, I mean, a 3 on hole 7, I guess, is a birdie. So maybe just the first 5 holes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the stats in the first
What
5
about
holes.
hole 6?
It's just a big hyzer, right? That's what you
Still
say.
a good, still a good 2. Either way,
It's
2's 2.
It's a great 2.
All right, and like we said, here we're on to hole 6. 330 feet, but just a huge hyzer. It's going to play down into the gully or the valley instead of playing up on the hill. So you're going to have to actually get it a little higher so it gets a little further left. But if you can get down in there, you usually have a putt. If you're up top by that, stump there, you're still going to have a look at a downhill putt, but it's not going to be easy by any means.
What kind of distance do you really think you need to throw for this hyzer? It says 330 feet.
I think I'm throwing it all of like 430.
I agree. I think it's a very far hyzer. And with you want to have a disc that has a lot of glide and isn't very overstable, I think.
Right. Because you want it to pan out at the end instead of coming straight down to the ground.
And oftentimes that's not understood, I would say.
Right. Oh, that one was looking really good until it got hung up there. I think he's still going to have an easy up-down, but that one was looking good out of the hand.
Another backhand. Let's go.
This course looks like it's forcing him to throw a lot of these.
He said he's played here a lot, right?
Yes.
It's not as far from the Springs.
No. It's about the same distance, I would say, for us.
And you're going with the Cloudbreaker?
Same shot as last time, hopefully. I think that was a little further out, though, so probably be up top somewhere.
It's pretty hard to capture the angle with it coming in.
Yeah, the correct height matched with the right angle is tough to get on this hole.
Yeah, because a lot of people come in early, and then this is the approach shot. Not very easy. I mean, David's going to jump putt, step putt from David Step.
Yep. He'll be up there inside the circle. Get his 3. Maverick was out to the right quite a ways. Ooh.
That was a great run.
Runs it from back there.
See, Alex doesn't have much of a look there because low ceiling, downhill, all kinds of trees.
Yeah.
You got deep of the basket and gave yourself an open putt. What are you, 35?
Yeah, maybe a little further than that. Just probably within 10 feet of the short pin. Oof.
10 feet. Yeah, I'm not sure where the short pin is.
So it's right on top. It's probably about 20 feet from that stump.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it there.
same line, just about 50 feet to the right.
Aaron, he chains out there.
Yeah.
Just a little left.
Yep.
Oh, man. So we're not going to see any birdies on this hole.
Not today. Not this round.
Yeah, pretty tough.
This is a tough one too. Takes a good arm and a big putt, honestly.
Ooh.
Good readjust though.
Little hesitation there. He's smiling. Almost fell over.
Yeah, I think he picked that foot up and hit that tree behind him, pushed him forward down that hill.
That was good. Good taking his time, though. Mav taking his time making his putt, too.
Tapping off for par there.
And no bogeys on this hole, correct?
I was about to say. I don't think I bogeyed this one, but.
Yeah, I counted that one again. You're pretty close. I don't see you miss those close ones often.
Not too often. Once in a while.
Phew. I don't know. We play together pretty frequently. I don't see that ever.
Hole 7 here is our first par 4 of the day at 577 feet. You're going to see that tree wrapped to the left there that we just passed is your Mando tree. So you're forced to throw down this tunnel here with the fence line on the right being OB the entire way. I would say the ideal shot is just to get out of this and really throw towards the left-hand side. Just kind of let it bail out and then throw your upshot to get your birdie. How are you approaching this hole, Lance?
Nick, I am just trying to throw a T-bird straight, Thunderbird straight, just to get through the gap. Because as long as you're through the gap and open, not out of bounds, it's a very approachable green. It's downhill, so the distance isn't really an issue.
Yep.
And again, this tee pad kind of slopes a little to the left, so it brings people into that tree to the left. You gotta notice that when you're lining up the shot, I would say.
And he smashed that through that gap. However, it turned over quite a bit, so that might have got out of bounds there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that fence does come into play. You can see the guy in the distance on the right. He's right on the fence line. David threw
a great shot.
Very good shot.
Straight down the middle. That's my shot that I'm trying to throw. Have it skip up top one time, go to the left, and then you got an easy approach from there.
And we're going to get another backhand. I love it.
Man, I was wrong.
Yeah, me too. I didn't expect it. I would see if a forehand off this tee would work too.
I mean, why when you can do that?
Yeah, that's a great shot, Alex.
Got
That's why,
way down to
that's
the
why
left.
his rating shot up to 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Did he hit
It's well
that, or is
deserved.
he's 998?
I'm not sure what it is.
He's right around there.
He's
very
floating,
good.
though.
He's a very good disc golfer. Oh, and you throw a horrible shot with the Hansen Love.
Hey, it kicks up top,
Get up over the ravine. Ooh, Mav going interesting here. He's throwing a thumber. I've never seen that on this hole.
I don't think so. I think I think I would be thinking that the tomahawk would be the one you'd want to throw, so it fades the other way.
Yeah,
But maybe not.
and you can get to the basket from here.
Yeah, I can. The wind today is not enjoyable for it, so I'm just really throwing sidearm to get down there, take my 3 or take my 4
And move on.
and move on.
Yeah. And Mav, do you think Mav's going to go for it, or is he just laying
He's
up?
going for this for sure.
For sure. Probably a destroyer.
Yep.
And he looks like he put a lot on it. Oh,
It's
it just
going
came out early.
yeah.
A little too high.
Yep.
Nose
Got
up.
that wind coming up the hill on the other side. Once you crest that you don't really realize.
Man, it's tough. Alex came up a little short, too.
Yep. It looks like Aaron was in bounds up here.
He's in a great spot to approach this.
Yep.
And leaves it 50 short.
Wow, he didn't. I would have expected that to skip a lot better, but
This is where David's drive got to. What a great shot.
great shot.
David's got a lot of talent.
Oh, it's gonna fade off though on him. Oh, and it's rolling. No.
Towards the OB.
Wow. I wonder.
Okay, you're just laying up. Taking. Oh my goodness, it's rolling too. We need to work on that shot.
I guess.
I've been telling you.
I mean, that should have been right there.
Yeah, you can
Popped
only
up
get
one
so
time
much.
and-
You can only have so much good fortune on one hole.
I thought that was a good layup, but I mean,
Good
stride
try.
and rolled.
Good try from Mav.
So yeah, so Aaron's probably about 40, I would say, putting for his par or
No, this is for birdie.
okay.
This is a tough one. I mean, if you run it, fully commit it.
Kind of half ran that. If you got to
Yeah.
win, if you got to bounce, it was in. But other than that, it was just going under the basket.
It's a tough one to fully run. I myself might even just lay that up, not take an extra stroke.
It was a good putt.
It's a great putt. Good birdie.
Good birdie.
Only one on the card.
Yep.
Oh no, David has a birdie putt.
Oh, that is correct. Yep. So this is for par right here for me.
You're pretty far down the hill.
Probably about circle's edge, I think.
Great putt. Right where you're aiming.
Those ones feel good.
Yeah.
And you're pretty worried as when you walk down to it because they just rolled.
Yeah. And you've already had a 3-putt on a hole, or a 2-putt on that one hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great putt. Great confidence builder. Get back in the swing. You're only 2 back.
I think David makes this one. He's got a tailwind here, a little uphill. But it's for birdie, so he should definitely be giving it a full bid.
Oh, yeah. He spends a lot of time practicing his putt, so.
Oh, no.
Goodness. This basket is slightly raised.
It is.
So, slightly raised, I mean 6 to 10 inches.
Right, but once you get below the basket,
Yeah.
it's not enjoyable.
That's not going to be he's going to really be mad about that.
Yeah. Whenever I play this green, I'm always trying to land on the top side, so I'm putting down to it. But as you can see, the disc tends to roll to the bottom side. and then it gets held up by that grass.
See, I try to lay my disc on the bottom side of the basket. I prefer that uphill putt.
No. I just kind of want to drop it in there, hopefully.
Yeah, the uphill putt, I can putt it harder and not be tentative. The downhill putt just gets in my head. But hey, it shows in the rating.
Everybody's going to have their choice. But here we are at hole 8, par 3, 330 feet. This is going to be, a right-hand hyzer, flick for the lefty, I would say. The bushes are really going to be the key factor here. If you're in the bushes, you're probably not going to have a putt. So it's all about getting in a good position to have a look at the basket.
A lefty backhand hyzer here, putting it close to the basket would be very impressive.
Very impressive.
Alex, another backhand. Yeah, sorry, I'm done talking about it. Great job.
Little short it looked like on that one. So I'm curious to see where that ended up. He might be in those bushes.
Yeah. And those bushes make it really tough to putt.
Yeah, last round we saw Joe throwing a turbo putt from in there because he was so impeded.
I imagine Joe probably birdied this round.
I'm gonna guess so as well. Aaron looks like he got all the way across the green there left. So I don't think he's going to be in that great of a spot unless he's up top, maybe having a look down at the basket.
Pretty blocked on that left side of the basket. David's going with it. What's he throwing? Probably A2? A3?
Yeah, something looked pretty stable there, and that looked really good.
Really good.
So
David's throwing the disc really well. Just not quite getting the putts to fall yet, but there's a few holes to play.
Yeah, we got time still.
What are you throwing here, Nick?
I'm throwing a tactic here, the hard tactic.
It's a pretty overstable frisbee for you.
Yeah.
That looked great. Was it online or a little short?
I think it's a little short and a little left.
Mav going with thumber?
Thumber again for him. He throws a pretty good thumber, though. Slipped off the end of the tee pad there, it looked like. So, might be and looks to be short.
That's a tough spot to be.
At least he's got a little window there to pitch out. Because really, that's all he's doing from there.
Yeah, I can't even see the basket.
No.
You
All
can
you
see
can see
the
is the
pole.
pole on the top.
And Alex is in a very similar spot.
See what he has here.
He probably has a better look at it, though.
Oh, man. Looked like he gave that one a bid.
Very good run.
So David's short here as well. And as you can see, man, these bushes, if you're on this left side, you don't really have that great of a look.
And I think people are coming up short because they don't want to land too far on the right side with the trees blocking on the right.
Right. You really have to just drop this in here and hope it sticks. And like I said, Aaron got all the way across and up top. Oh, wow. There it is.
Great putt. That's fun to watch.
So that is one way to get a putt up from that left side is be all the way up top
No chains necessary.
and have just a drop in.
And you have a pretty open putt, right?
Let's watch this instant replay first. Just back of the bucket in.
Fist pound.
Oh, yeah.
Stoked. Your putt looks open, right?
It is open, I'm pretty sure. If I remember right.
In about 25 feet.
Yep. So,
Solid putt.
should be a routine putt.
Solid putt.
Thanks.
Way to get going.
I gotta get those ones in. If he's banging those ones up top.
You gotta start making birdies is right. He's gonna run away.
He tends to do that, though.
David not happy about a par there.
No. This is another one that on the front nine you really want to get because there's not many that are gimmies. This one isn't a gimme by any means, but it's one of the easier ones to get.
This is probably the easiest hole on the front nine.
I would agree with that. Here we are to hole number 9, 300 or par 3, 297 feet. It is uphill, so I would say it definitely plays over 300 feet. I'm throwing a big sidearm here to try and get to the basket. These bushes here, we didn't confirm, but I think they're out of bounds. And so if they are, you're going to play up to the left there. So it's really trying to just get over this. And sometimes people bail out to the left because they don't want to play with them. But really you need to attack here with the position we're in.
And if you have the arm speed that Aaron does, you throw a putter.
Yeah, or I think that might have been a judge. Or not a judge, but a justice.
Pretty incredible. Either way. I might be more impressed with the justice.
Yeah. He throws that thing far.
And what are you throwing here? PD2?
PD2, just trying to get up into that circle area.
Looks like you did what you're trying.
Yep. I think we'll be close.
Yeah, I don't mind discing up on this hole. Because you're throwing into the hill, pretty much uphill. That's a great shot from Alex.
Yep. Now we get to see that sidearm here finally.
That's a great shot. David, he looks like he's going with the fairway.
Pretty straight.
Came out nice. That was a really nice shot.
Yep. He's going to be right there, probably inside the circle as well.
We're seeing another thumber. We got a thumber clinic coming. Wow, he's got some distance on that.
Yeah, that was a crush. I think he's all the way up top there.
Yeah, right next to the basket. They looked into that tree, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so David's out.
So, yeah, we had a good grouping here, it looks like.
And
Unless we missed one.
This hole is not that easy.
No. It's a good way to finish your front nine, though.
Yeah, Matt's disc dropped right there.
Sneak up there quick, tap mine in while they're all getting ready, it looks like.
Taking someone's chains, that a boy.
Speed of play nowadays,
Oh,
Lance.
speed of play, gotcha, yeah. Tell that to the old school people.
Tell them to come join us.
They're too busy in the old school. Nice birdie. Are we gonna we're looking at a star frame?
We might have our first star frame here.
How come is Aaron doing something?
It looks like it.
Might have been using the restroom.
Who knows? He was behind though.
Left
it
a
seems.
mini behind. He was fist pumping on that last hole, so
He's probably, getting that elbow worked in.
yeah.
Probably threw it out, fist pumping so hard.
And he was out. You guys were teasing him. I love it. Taking his time, making sure he makes this putt.
Good putt.
Great hole, guys. Way to finish the front nine.
Finish the front nine with a star frame. It's never bad.
No, it's not bad at all, and we got a pretty close race still.
Still a close race. We all started the top three started at 9 under.
Yep, and Aaron's only 2 ahead.
Yep. So it was a quality front nine from the lead card here. We're going to look to catch up with them on the back nine. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for joining me, Lance, and have a good one, y'all.